Good afternoon, everybody. Today is the 18th of October, so it is Tuesday of week 2. Welcome back for term 4. We've certainly hit the ground running this term with students commencing on Monday of last week, no development days at the start of term 4. You would have all noticed by now that the Department of Education has declared the last Monday of term, being the 19th of December, a development day as well, meaning that students finish just that one day earlier than we had expected. So the 16th of December being the last day for the students. We've had to reshuffle a number of our events that were due to occur in that last week just to take that into account. We have a fairly busy calendar this term. What's happened is, due to COVID, a lot of events couldn't be planned earlier on in the year. We were still waiting for restrictions to be eased, and by the time they did ease, we'd committed ourselves to quite a fair bit of stuff. So term 4 is fairly busy if you look at it in its entirety. Well worth having a look over our school calendar, checking the parent portal to make sure you know what's happening. And through the newsletter down below the video today, you'll notice we've got a bit of a description about things that are immediately upcoming. So big thing for us this week is from Wednesday through Friday, our Stage 3 students are going to camp. I've included a bit of a list of where they go down below, but this is a fantastic opportunity for the students to experience not only a nation's capital and the links that has to democracy and the learning they've had at school, but it's also a really important opportunity for them to have some nights away from home. It's a really great growing up experience to sleep with friends in a cabin sort of situation, manage themselves independently, and to have an experience that maybe the family doesn't share. So what we're expecting is they'll head off in the morning fairly early. I've already been speaking to them about what time they need to get out of bed. Some kids have advised they're going to be up at 1:45, so I can't wait to see how that family copes with that. But basically, off they'll go. They'll have this fantastic experience. When they come back on Friday, they can have a story to tell to the family that the family hasn't heard. And for a kid growing up, that's a really important thing. It seems small, but we really do recognise that as a fantastic opportunity. Now, you'll notice below as well, we've had a good degree of success with WACA, and we have received some awards, and we will be on the WACA website. There's been a press release will go out in relation to that. So congratulations to all of our WACA students, our WACA families, and also to our WACA staff. So thank you for that. And the other thing that happens throughout this time of year is we transition to our summer uniform. So we have a couple of weeks transition period, but everybody should be pretty close to being in a summer uniform by now. Janine's got some information in the newsletter down below about the uniform shop, which you could follow through. They've got a bit of a change of arrangements with how you can do business with them. So worth touching base so you know what's going on. And I guess the last two reminders from me this week, you'll see some building works happening here at school. The old AV rooms are being renovated, so they will have windows. The tiered floors will be removed, and that will generate some more useful spaces for us. But obviously we're going to have some builders and construction happening, and the little retaining wall outside the Year 6 classrooms is going to be knocked over and rebuilt as part of this month's building works. So a bit of action in the yard. And the very last thing is the reminder that we always have this time of year. Please, if you've got any enrolments outstanding for next year, it would be great to get those processed. So we're talking about mostly kindergarten for next year. It helps with our planning, helps with getting our resources organised and our staffing organised. But other than that, very busy time of year. Keep in touch with us via the parent portal. And I know it's a long read newsletter today, but do enjoy it. It should answer most of your questions.